So I think it's awful, but girl. Should have checked this first. I wasn't thinking. No, ma'am. Hello, rabbit holes. Hello, hello. I'm just looking for. Oh, Lordy. I should have looked before I got on here, but I wasn't thinking because I had so much going on. I'm looking for my light because my screen seems a little dark, but I'm acting like my brain is acting like it doesn't know where to go. And because I have a Mac, they make things as complicated as it. Displays. I don't know what that. Anyway, I guess that's gonna have to be bright enough. Let's see. No, what is that? There we go. I found it. Yay! Yay for me. By mistake, but I found it. Hello, hello. Running Gray Wolf, hello. I'm trying to unmess myself up here. I kind of feel like I've been down in a rabbit hole all week with everything going on. I cleaned my screen and I guess I don't know how it happened. I turned my light down on my desk. So top, so I don't know. An accomplishment today. An accomplishment today. Oh, let me turn my light on. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's see. Dawn. Shit. Dawn is cursing. Dawn, why are you cursing? It's okay. Okay. So how has it been for everyone? I haven't seen y'all in like live like a couple of weeks. So how's everybody? Hello, Ronnie. Hello. Glad you're here. I know this is odd for me. Friday night. I've been trying to think of. Been rabbit holes has been helping me work on, and so I was running Gray Wolf, thinking of different times I could go, and do lives because I've normally on Sundays, and then I would do it on Saturdays. So I thought, oh, let's try Friday. You never know. So we'll kind of see what if it's better. I never know when to go live because I just kind of do it and hope for the best. People are so busy nowadays. It's hard for everybody to be home. Let's see if I missed anybody. Everybody health good. Everybody not sick, I hope. Everybody's good. It's getting cooler here finally. Well, I guess there's different levels of success, Ronnie, if you want to talk about it. We were successful and having a good time. We had a great time. We got away. Stayed at a bed and breakfast. My favorite part was just being out in nature because I love nature. Being a Capricorn Earth person, we just love nature anyway. So, being out in the hot sun and digging in the dirt actually didn't bother me. I really liked it, and it was kind of quiet. There was kind of some spots that it's like 36 or 38 acres or something like that, and it's different levels, like it's little valleys and different little hills and peaks and stuff. So it just depended on where you went, but I never was overcrowded. There was never like a lot of people like in your space. I mean, people would come around and dig around you, and talk to you, but there wasn't like people on top of you. The The second day we went, I was literally, and this is gonna sound weird, but I was all the way in the back, and it's called, was it Cranberry Hill? No, I'll think about it in a minute. But it was like a little clove right at the edge of the woods. It's all in the sun, but it was like right in the Canary Hill. That's where it was at. It was right in the at the very back corner, and I thought, well, I'm going to go there today. And then all these people started coming in because this was Saturday, and there was like a family with not a family, but a bunch of families, and I think it was like a maybe like a church group or a camp or something. It was like a bunch of kids, and I was like, "Oh, there goes my day," because they're all gonna crowd around me in my space, and they're all gonna be like, just in my space when I'm trying to be one with the earth and quiet, and thinking and enjoy things. And um, I said, "Okay, spirit guys, there's 38 acres here. Can I just have this little spot? Just this little Canary Hill over here that nobody else is on. Can it just be mine today? Can you just reroute them and make them go around me? Pretend they don't see this spot. Pretend it's invisible." And well, for the most part of the day, well, for all of the day, either this is coincidence or they just didn't want. Am I breaking up again? Let me know. Let me know when I break up. My signals looks good, but that don't mean nothing. Yeah, right? Yeah. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, maybe." I said, "Do I have it that good with the spirits, or it just so happened that it just worked out that way." But anyway, I didn't get it. We didn't find a diamond. We found a bunch of red jasper. I don't have it. The next live, I'll show it to y'all, because what we did was there was two types of sifting. You could dry sift. Robin, are you causing? Is Robin's in chat? Isn't she causing problems? Okay, good, Ronnie. Good. Um, there's two types of sifting. The first day we both did it together in the same area. We dry sifted and we found a few stones, but no diamonds. But then Saturday, my husband's like, "You know what? I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the wet sifting." So he would go fill buckets up and go back up the hill to the tables, and he would wet sift. And so you could take the wet sifted stuff, you could bring that home with you. You just couldn't bring home dirt. So we have like 2 buckets of wet, 5-gallon, not dirt. I don't know what it is, sifted something to go through. So I'm not sure what's in there. So but we will see. But I will show you. I know I got some red jasper, and I think I got some green calcite, and uh, I don't know what else is in there. May be a diamond in there, but I very seriously doubt it. There was one found while we were there. Robin, are you coming in here causing havoc? I mean, we're just trying to talk, Robin. You don't have to curse mine. Mine stays cursed. I mean, it does. It stays cursed. You don't have to give mine any kind of help. So successfully on, yes, getting away and having a good time and being away, and uh, just kind of, we had our phones out there, but they were just to take pictures. We didn't call anybody, or I think I did get on a call with the girls one time so that they could see that I was actually in the middle of the heat digging in the dirt, so they could actually see it. Buffer long time. Rabbit holes. As long as we don't buffer long time. she's she's leaving out words. Oh. You only have so many words you can put in that line, so you're just making them short, right? Yeah. Yep. So you may hear the donkey because he usually sounds off a couple of times this time of night. So if you hear a donkey, don't you are really hearing a donkey because he may come over to the he sees my light on, he may come over to the fence right there and bellow one out. I did see which is very sad. I see they put Kylie as an accident. You like to buff for a long time, Ronnie? Hmm. Not a bad idea for a little bit, huh? Buff for a long time. That day. Just, I mean, it's always an adventure. Has everybody got good weather? I mean, here it's getting cooler. It's like 50 at night and then like 75, 80 during the day, which is really good. But 90 degrees. Yeah, I won't read it. I'm not going to read her autopsy report. I think it's like 18 pages long. I'm not reading it. Hi, Claudia. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, I'm not. They say, oh, well, the coroner says an accident has to be an act. Well, that's not true because there have been coroners that have been wrong or missed something. So I I still don't feel it was an accident, but somebody was able to call it that. So I'm sorry, Claudia. I hope it gets better. It's been a rough. I can say it has been a wild, rough week for me. Whew. But it will. Yep. I see Dylan Rounds. His parents are making it stay in the news, and that's good. That's a lot of it with missing people is they're not kept in the news. They're not kept in the mainstream where people can learn about them and know about them. Or, I mean, you never know. They could have been missing 5 or 6 years, and somebody be the first time hearing the story and say, that sounds familiar, or let me check this out or something. And they may see a different thing we haven't seen. Oh no, chest pains. That's not good. Yes, I did. I did make it. I did make it through the week. Yes. I feel like yeah, he, and I don't think he did it by himself. And I know people are always saying, well, why can't just one person do it? Because I don't feel like he did. I mean, why would he do it? What would he gain from it if he got away with it just by killing him? I don't think he would have really gained anything unless somebody was helping him. Like I kind of feel like the person that wanted this done had him do it. I feel like there's two people. Yep, older man. And I don't know. They said the key fob was wiped clean, but I don't know that I believe that totally. I just don't know that I believe that key fob was wiped clean. I can see that they might have told his parents that just basically because if that happened to my child and the key fob was there and they're like, yeah, there were fingerprints on it, my first questions would be, who is it? Whose fingerprints are? And so, they can't. There's some stuff they can't give out because that'll hurt the case, and that might have been why they might have said, well, we'll just tell her this because we can't tell her who it is. The older man and a young girl turned in the key thing. Well, they said they didn't know who it was. The parents said that one day they went in the trailer and the gun was there, and then the next day, I don't know if it was the next day or that weekend or something, but the next time they went to the trailer, the key fob was there. I said, oh, okay. Because I thought it was just kind of like turned in together, but they were turned in, according to his mom, separately. So, I mean, that might have been how it happened, but I thought she said, she didn't mention a girl. The one I watched, she didn't mention a girl, I don't think. She just mentioned him. She's adamant that he did it. I mean, the mother is very adamant that he did it. The young girl, I don't know what young girl. Well, I didn't know there was a young girl involved. Oh, that's okay, Dawn. It's kind of like I had to get a clip. I won't ask. No, it's okay. It's okay. It was kind of like I was gonna. Okay, here's the story of I'm going live. Rabbit hole. There's always a rabbit hole. So I was gonna go live last Saturday, but I was supposed to go on somebody else's panel and I didn't get to go, so didn't. I canceled this live, so I didn't get to go. I didn't go Saturday. In an article, I just don't remember which one. Yeah, I'll have to check into that because I didn't know there was a girl. I mean, in my reading, I had picked up on a girl, but I picked up on it as he was going to see her, but I don't know how she connected like to him because I was concentrating, on what had happened. But I can do another reading on Dylan. I mean, um, then Sunday I was going to go live, and something happened. I can't remember. So, rabbit holes may remember what happened, but anyway, something happened Saturday or Sunday, and I could not go. Monday I was going to go, and then my husband made an interruption, and therefore I could not go. So that was my going live week, and I said I'm going live Friday. I don't care if there's 2 people there. I'm going live. I am going to go live Friday because I haven't been in a while. So I'll have to check on the girl thing. I don't remember. I remember her coming up in my reading, like as in he had, like the night he was going to go talk to that one guy about the stuff he had discovered, and then the next, and I don't know if he was going to go talk to her that night or the next day, but she was in his scheme of weekend plans, I guess. Oh,
and everything.
There we go. I don't know what that was. Lord. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. See, I'm telling you, sometimes things just try to get in the way, but I'm not gonna allow it. Oh, come on there. All right. So I'm here Friday, like I said. Me too. I hope they get better too, Claudia. So don't worry, Don. Probably uh, a lot of people don't know I'm live. I just thought I would go um, live on a Friday. I thought, hey, Friday sounds like a good night to go live. And I have to work bees tomorrow, so I won't be able to go live tomorrow because we have inherited some bees. So we will be harvesting honey tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we will be moving those bees that we inherited to another location and then moving them back here. So it will be a lot of busy bee work tomorrow. Everybody ready for Halloween? Do you have your decorations up? I know Robin does. I know Robin has lots of decorations up. She probably keeps hers up year round. Rabbit holes. I just noticed your rabbit behind your name. I don't know why I haven't paid attention to that before. Oh, yeah, Robin. She's probably, yeah, is she still in here? She probably ducked out on me. I have not seen Hocus Pocus yet. My grandson's seen Hocus Pocus. My oldest, well, all of my grandkids seen it. So they called me and they're like, Nana, it's good, but it's not as good as the first one. I said, okay. I like your rabbit too. I just never paid attention to it before. Oh, so I will watch it. I just haven't seen it yet. I just watched the other night. I just watched, and I'm not a movie person, so for me to pick up a movie and or sit down and watch it, it has to be uh, something Halloween like that, or something along those genre lines, like Sherlock Holmes or stuff like that. I'm not a drama person or anything. But I watched The Legend of Sleepy Hollow the other night. I don't know how you can go through Halloween without watching it. So I watched it the other night. And I was like, man, it's been a while since I've seen it. I don't remember poor Ichabod Crane just disappearing. I think they could have ended that a little better. They should have gave him the girl he wanted at least. I mean, he didn't have looks going for him. At least they could have done was gave him the girl. I watched Halloween End and it was not good. You talking about the movie, the like Halloween 5 trillion? I don't know how many they've made. I know I love Sleepy Hollow. It was good. Hey Jen, how are you? It is late for you. Shouldn't you be night night? Oh, I'm sorry. Halloween the End. Thank God. I know. How many of them are there? Seriously, and they're like 15 or something. I mean, oh, you need a lullaby. Oh, better put your headphones on. Remember what I told you about them headphones? Oh my gosh, there's like 15 of those freaking things. I mean, how many times can you do those kind of movies? I mean, aren't they all about the same? I mean, how many times can he go around killing people? How many different ways? Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're more settled. I'm glad. I'm glad. She's happy, but she is. She is kicking her heels up. And there's another one that's how many is it? Like it's okay, so Halloween there's like too many. And Friday the 13th there's like too many. Seen 13 Ghosts, which is I mean, it's pretty close for me is pretty close in the gross category. It's almost pushes that where I can't watch it. Um but I mean there's only so many times you can do that. So I didn't even watch the hundreds Halloweens because I was like, I mean, how many ways is he gonna come back a freaking serial killer? Not Friday the 13th. I don't know how many of those there was either. Oh, am I spinning? Am I spinning or is Dawn spinning? Seed. Oh my God, Nightmare on Elm Street. She's messing with your internet again. Uh-huh. She wants you to listen to her, so I guess you better put your headphones on. Yep, yep. It was earlier today too. Yeah. She knocked me and Jan off from talking today too. She's she likes to she likes to uh I'm trying to think of the best word for I want to say. She likes for me from just the reading today, she's kind of like she's if you don't notice what she's saying, she figures out a way for you to notice. Am I spinning again? That's what she yeah. Yeah. Yep. She's got lots of energy and she wants to use it. I'm okay at the moment. Gosh. Don't say that out too loud. Okay. I don't and you know my connection says just like 5 bars. Sometimes though, if there is a spirit around, they will do that because they'll kind of drain your energy. Yeah, yeah, you could if she's a trickster and a jokester, which I kind of feel like she is. Um, did she wear dresses, Jan? Like like she didn't wear pants, did she? Full moon, yep. Oh, let me where's my little full moon? Dang it. I always do that. Oh, it's right here, I think. No, there it is. Get it. Yes, okay. That's how I see her is in a dress. Not like just like a one dress, like a solid dress, like not like skirt and a, you know. Yeah. Yeah. She likes them a little short. She likes them a little short. So, Miss Jan, if Miss Jan doesn't mind me saying anything, just okay, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, just above the knee. Yep. Yep. Not long ones. Just above the knee. Okay. Miss Jan's sister passed away about 2 or 3 days. It's about 2 days ago, right, Miss Jan? Oh, God. Spinning Karen's here. I'm gonna be drunk by the end of this live if I keep spinning. Yesterday. Okay, it's been 2 days. Okay. Um, and I was at home and doing some stuff, and I got this. I knew that Miss Jan's sister had passed away. Some they let me know. The girls let me know, and she was heavy on my mind. I was thinking about her, and I was going about my business. And Spirit does this often to me. They will just drop a word, and it's I don't know if they do that for funniness or they just do it. Um, Please tell me I'm not spinning again. Give me a thumbs up if I'm doing okay or if I'm just spinning. Is it okay? Y'all are all laughing, so I must be spinning. Okay. I don't know if I'm spinning or not. I don't know if I'm coming or going this week. Okay. So I was getting ready to do something and I heard these 2 words and it was Pippy Winkle. And I'm like, Pippy Winkle. Well, I don't know anybody that is Pippy or Winkle. So I wrote it down because if I don't write it down, then I may forget. And then I told Nikki and Somi, I'm like, remember this because I may forget it. I don't. And I didn't want to mention it to Miss Jan because she had been going through so much and I didn't want to bother her with it. But I felt like it was for her. So I did mention it to her. And Pippi was Dawn. Pippi was Miss Jan's parents' dog. And she was a Labrador. And she ended up having to go to live with the police department because she was chasing the next door man's sheep. So, and she ended up being a great police dog, from my understanding. Her name was Pippi. And Winkle was the little shells that Jan's family would go hunting. You said winkle picking, right? Is what you said? Oh, she'd actually sit on them. She'd sit on them. Oh my goodness. So I was telling Miss Jan that in our chat, and then they hadn't made a phone call, so I just joined them. And I don't know how it happened, but normally spirits don't come in that quick, and normally not that often after they passed away, but sometimes they do go straight to heaven and where they want to be because there's nothing left behind that they need to take care of. And so Miss Jan's sister came through for her and told her she was good, that her mom came and got her, and that Her dad don't snore anymore. And there was a little Jack Russell. I seen a little Jack Russell that was white and blonde and had the little ears with the little tips would be bent. And she'd carry, when she'd stop, hold one little leg up like this all the time. And so, and Miss Jan got to hear her sister was quite the I feel like they had a lot of like when they got older, I feel like they picked on each other, but it was like fun kind of joking, picking, and kind of I don't know, kind of like we do, as a group of friends, just you kind of joke and picked on each other. Me and my sister do now. We didn't when we were growing up. We fought like cats and dogs. But yep, she gave little son little I think Dad don't snore anymore, I think was one of them. Oh, and kicking up my heels. She said I can now kick up my heels. She did tell me a little bit, didn't she? Yep. Yeah. And it's nice sometimes the spirits don't want to talk. And especially don't want to talk that quickly, but I feel like she's just so happy now because she's not hurting, she's not in any pain, and she's just happy. I could just feel that she was really happy. And I also feel like when you pass like that, if it's not like if you don't feel like you have unfinished business, or you don't feel like um you forgot to do something, or this shouldn't have happened to me, you're not unsettled. I think you won't that you do go straight. I don't think you linger. I don't think you hang out, or decide I don't want to go. I think you go because that's where you want to that you know your life here is done and that's where you want to be. Yep, released her from her illness. Yep. And her Miss Jan's mom said she came for her because she was lingering too long. She felt she was lingering too long. So her Miss Jan's mom did not want her to suffer anymore. Yeah, little Bella, little Bella. He loves me no matter what or how badly she wants to shake to shake you. I bet my sister wants to shake me sometimes too. Hmm. But it was nice. It was nice that it was just kind of, well, kind of divine intervention because normally I don't get that time during the day to talk because I have the grandkids and they're here and there and everywhere. But it just happened to be the perfect time, and it just came. I was just able to sit and talk like that, so it worked out really well. Yes, exactly. And she's always with you. She's always with you. And now you have to think her message to you that I feel, and I kind of feel like this now. She wants you to take better care of yourself. Now, that could mean a lot of things. That could mean uh, She don't like what you're eating. She don't like what you're drinking. Um, it could mean you don't take enough time for yourself. It could mean you don't take enough quiet time or meet you time. I kind of feel that's kind of what it is. I kind of feel like she thinks you need to uh, do self care. I think she thinks you need to do self care. Yeah, and she's probably going to be um, here to see you not do it right. She'll probably let you know. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to be tomorrow when I order Mackie D's. But then again, Karen loves Mackie D. Well, well, it might be. She might tell you don't need is that you're talking about a McDonald's? Maybe is that Big Mac? Am I missing something here? I'm missing something. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when people do that. Keep secrets. Yes, go ahead, Claudia. Yep. That's what spirit will do. They will they'll give me a lot of times they'll give me something that somebody else wouldn't know, like just somebody in their family would know, and they'll drop it. They'll drop a word or two, and I may not know what it means, and it may not sound any like any kind of word I would ever say, but once you tell that person that, they're like, oh my gosh. So that's all that matters is the if you get the word or the phrase to that person that it was meant for, that's all that matters. You don't need to know what it means as long as they know. Oh my goodness. Maybe you should write you a book, Claudia. He hit it well. Yeah, little booger. Yeah, they did call her that. Her mama did call her that. I was thinking, should I say that? Oh, man, it's cold in here. Oh, Wolfie's awesome. That's what I want this part, just part of this channel to be is positive and being here for each other and I truly am not a drama channel. I don't want to be a drama channel and it is not going to be on here. So, yes, we are all here for all of us. Yep. I love running Gray Wolf. Her is something special. Take some deep breaths. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. If you want to, feel free. If you want to take a little break and you know a little bit at a time, we'll listen. We're here. Let's turn that air off. Woo. I know. Yep. And I met Running Gray Wolf through somebody that I don't go to their channel anymore, but that's okay because I got Running Gray Wolf out of it. So that's good. That was worth it. That's okay. You can write in short sentences. Absolutely. Well, Don, did he do that on purpose or did he forget or did he what in the world? That's kind of a hell of a way to tell you. It's not very nice. Oh, getting more money than you knew. Yeah. Right, Ronnie. Right, you're right. Everything it does, it takes time. And I believe that's why my channel isn't that big because I don't do drama. So the drama people don't look for me, which is okay. Very good. But it shocks me every time his videos calls dressed up as. Yeah, that would shock me too. I mean, that you know it but just don't see it is a totally different. That's knowing something and then seeing it is puts it on a different level. Yeah, I can totally see that. Wow, never had a full-time job. That's a long time for you to have to do it by yourself. Exactly. Yep. We are. Oh, never did a background check on him. It's kind of scary to think about having to do those, isn't it? I've never done one on anybody either, but oh, oh, now you're sick. Now you feel bad. You just found out in the last few days, Claudia? Oh no. Oh no. I hope is she got COVID? Oh, does she have uh the flu? Oh no. Beer virus? Yeah. I seen the flu's coming back. It was on the news. I said, oh, it made an appearance. Flu made an appearance this year. No, don't. Hey, Sassy Fresh. Why don't you eat or drink? Are you too stressed? What? Really? Beer virus? Yeah, that's a lot of stress. Oh, you said he was a big man. Did he pass away? Yes, Ronnie, I agree. Wow, that's a long time to be under hospice. Yeah, remember that, Dawn. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it would. Very much so, Dawn. Uh-huh, you just got new AC put in, didn't you, Running Gray Wolf? So I bet it's cold, nice and chilly in your house. Hmm. Wow. Really, Dawn? That's a lot of weight. Freezing you out. Yeah, it should be nice. Does it get cold? I mean, how cold does it get there, Running Gray Wolf? Does it get like 30s, 40s there, or does it get that cold? Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Nice to see you. Aw. Haven't seen Elizabeth in a while. Nice to see you. I haven't been on in a while either. Been so busy. Oh, I was like, dang, go out. See, I missed something somewhere, Dawn. I missed it. I told you. I must have missed something. Gosh. Oh, I thought, well, that doesn't sound right, but okay. Oh, yeah, I was wondering how cold it got there because I am good, Miss Elizabeth. I am good. I am just I was trying to see what the temperature was here now because it's kind of chilly now. I'm good. I just well, I guess that's really 68 really isn't chilly. It's supposed to be 46 tonight, but it's still kind of early. Ooh, Lord, it's gonna be 37 next week. I'm doing good. I'm really busy and I'm like asleep by like 10 o'clock, and that's very unusual for me because I'm usually up till like 11 or 11:30, but the last week or so I can't stay up late. I've been going to bed early. How's everything with you, Elizabeth? I hope everything's been going good with those babies. Social worker came. Well, if you can't do it, if it's not good for your health, I don't blame you for telling the social worker. I don't blame you. Absolutely. How did you spell that? I mean, only only you only you would figure out how to spell that word. It was running Grey Wolf. It was killing her. That I agree. I don't blame her for saying anything. Getting a new lawyer finally for me to help. Just turn the inventory forms for my claim to the insurance company for the fire. Oh, good, good. So it's going in a. Ooh, sorry, it's crept up on me. It's going in a kind of different direction, but it's a good direction, right? Oh, Claudia, you have to start putting you first now. You have to start putting you first now. Sleep well, Jan. Sleep well and rest, you little booger. You are so welcome, Miss Jan. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Oh, you will learn. You will. You just have to just say, what do I want for myself? What do I need for myself? How do I help myself? Get better. You have to start with positive, so that a way every day you think positive things and um, the positive energy, and you have to say I want to do this for myself, and I can see how it would be very hard if you've taken care of somebody for so long, and now you got to take care of yourself, and you're like, I don't know how to do that. I can see how that would be kind of like you're kind of lost. You don't know how to do it. I can see that. Yeah. Man, if I sat in a rocking chair, Claudia, I'd be asleep. I mean, I would. I'd be night night. Exactly. You're not selfish. You should never feel selfish when you do things for yourself. You should never feel selfish ever, because that's what keeps you going and motivated, and that's part of self-care. You have to do things for yourself. You have to do things for yourself. That's why sometimes I don't go to bed till like 12 o'clock, because I'm doing something. If it's just sitting there, you know, watching TV, it's not really that I'm doing anything, but I'm just kind of like, there's nobody, nana, 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 nana. Can I have this? And it's not that I don't love my grandchildren. I'm just saying, that it's the quiet. It's the bye, Miss Jan, sleep well. It's just that silence time that you have for yourself. No, you won't never know the why. And they may not know the why, if that makes sense. What in every day? Sing just some every day. Oh, Nanny. You do deserve to be happy. And if you did know why, if I mean, just say for some reason you thought you knew why, it wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't um, fix anything. It wouldn't make things any better. You would just know why. You know what I mean? And I know that's hard to. Oh, Sharon, right? Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do that with all those children. You are right. Dawn, let me tell you what I do. I love the Native American flute, and I will put my headphones on and I will listen. I mean, there's meditation music that I like also, but I love Native American flute, and I will put it on. There's some, like, you can take your, because I take my computer in there, and you can um, do the blackout screen. So you'll still get the music, but the screen on your computer will be black. So you don't see the light. Um, and I put those headphones on. Now, I can't sleep with those headphones on because they're Beats. So they're big, but it helps me relax and get, sleep. And then after I do, I'll wake up like 2 or 3 hours later with them on, and I'll take them off and put the headphones off. But I love the Native American flute. I mean, it just relaxes me totally. Yeah. And Running Gray Wolf has sent me some different ones that I can listen to. And so, funny story about my 3-year-old grandson. So today or yesterday, my daughter hurt her back, so she can't lift anything. So one of her Halloween decorations fell. So she's like, "Mom, will you fix it before you leave?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I had to take the ladder. It's like one of those what are they called? Little Giants, but it's an off brand. It's made like Little Giant, but and it was, like this. So I just picked it up like that and went over to fix the Halloween thing. So I got it fixed, and the 3-year-old decides to come over there and climb up the ladder, and I'm like, Braxton, get off the ladder. You're gonna fall. No, Nana, because he's not scared of anything. He'll climb, climb. He's not scared. So he was climbing on the other side of the ladder, and I said, "Boy, get down." So I got the thing fixed, and he got down. So I went back underneath it to move it back to where it was supposed to go. And he was like right there. I'm like, Braxton, you got to move so I don't hit you with the ladder. And he was just being 3, not paying attention. I said, Braxton, boy, move so I can move this ladder. I don't want to hit you with it. He went, Nana, don't talk to me that way. And I'm like, what? He's like, don't talk to me that way. That is not nice. And I'm like, boy, are you kidding me? I'm not talking to you mean. I'm just telling you, get your little butt out of the way so I don't hit you with a ladder. And my daughter's like, don't talk to your Nana that way. And he's like, well, she not talk to me that way. It's like, I'm going to beat his butt. I'm like, boy, get on over there. So I got the ladder and I moved it. And I said, well, I am not coming to see you tomorrow. Talking about today. I'm like, you can just stay here. I'm not going to come tomorrow. And he's like, and he shook his head. He's like, Nana, don't talk to me that way. That's not nice. And I said, well, you don't be mean to me, and Nana won't talk to you that way. Well, you need to stop, or I'm just going to make you not want to come over here. And my daughter's like, you've already done that. And she's like, you've already accomplished that. What else do you need to do? He just shakes his head and goes in the house. I'm like 3-year-olds. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, because it's one of those big silver steel ladders. And I knew with me doing this and him over here running around crazy. And I was like, oh my God. And the dogs, the 2 healers, the red and the blue healer, they were running around. I'm like, Lord, this is going to end up being a mess. So I'm telling you, this boy, he is a hot mess. He's a hot mess. They all are a hot mess. He can say some of the stuff sometimes, and I'm like, really? You're 3. Where's this guy? He's very smart. He's very smart, 3-year-old. Yeah, they do too, because they don't care. They just say it. They just say it. And he said that because I will tell him something if he'll raise it, like if I tell him no and he raises his voice, I'm like, don't talk to me that way. So it's because I've said it to him and his mom says it to him. So he says it. That's where he gets it from. He says it back. Oh, you opened a lot of doors to a lot of secrets, didn't you? Oh yeah. Trust me, it is. And these are blue healer. This is a blue healer and a red healer, and they're 5, 6 months old, probably. Oh yeah, he repeats everything. If you say it, he's gonna say it. And they are honest. That's the thing. They just say it, and it's like, you can't. Yeah, I know, because he would be cursing. Yeah, yeah. And he don't forget stuff. He's very like his little brain is like, not that he should, but he's 3, and they're just kind of everywhere with their stuff. But there's a puzzle. It's like the Lego that kind of thing puzzles. You put them together. It's Legos, but it's like it's a puzzle kind of Lego. I don't even know what it is. Somebody gave it to the boys, and it's over here at the house. And he's like, Nana, can we play with this? I'm like, nope, that's not Nana's department. I do not do well in that kind. I like puzzles, but I don't like that. That requires probably a screwdriver or some kind of I'm not one of those type of people. You have to wait till Papa is home and he can help you with that. So did Thursday he was over, he's like, I wish Papa'd get here so we could work on my puzzles. Like, Braxton, Papa won't be here tonight. You'll have to wait till you come over here on the weekend. And you and Papa can do it. Well, I'll have my clothes packed and I'll be ready Saturday for you to pick me up. I'm like, what? What? I'll have my clothes packed and I'll be ready. I'll be ready for you to pick me up Saturday so we can come over and put this puzzle together. I'm like, oh my God. My daughter probably will be calling me. Did you tell Braxton you would come over here and get him? No, I did not. That's Braxton said he would. He wanted me to come over there and get him. My sibling told me not to do it. It's because my sibling told me not to do it because your sibling told you not to do it because of a family secret. I'm a little behind. Oh, that's nice to have a sister. They didn't want you to know about her though. Oh. No, he won't be over here this weekend because we got the bees and I can't watch him with the bees because he's 3 and that would never. But we are gonna have a busy weekend. It's just he won't be here. Oh. I don't know why people get I think when it comes to like ancestry and DNA stuff, I don't know why people get so upset because um I mean, I understand you would get upset there's know about because that means that 3 different more secrets normally. But I mean, to have a sibling or another family member, I think that would be cool to find a family member you didn't have. I know 3-year-olds. I'm telling you, when I say the 3-year-old, y'all know why now. And keep you awake, running gray wolf. Yeah, I see that in a lot of cases. Can you just see Tammy taking care of bees and have? Oh my gosh, it would be a sight to see. You're right. Rabbit holes. It would be a sight because I don't know who would get stung, me or him or all of us, or the bees would be stinging the bees and us and me and oh my gosh, I don't. It would be a hot mess. The horses would be running all over the pasture because they would be getting stung. It would just be. I don't know. It would be a circus. She's had to bring him over here for just a day. And I'm like, dude, I'm with you Monday through Friday. Why do you insist on coming over here today? Why? Why? I just don't know it. Don't you get enough of Nana during the week? I don't know why. Well, mine definitely do. Not as much anymore. They don't keep me as awake as much anymore. They just like to sleep sideways in the bed. Like this is the bed. They sleep like this. That is alive about the sister. It keeps moving. And she hung up on me. Oh, they do. I mean, if it's more than 2 days, they're calling me. Are you going to try to find her, Claudia? Do you know how to find her? Or well, you should because when I did my DNA, when I did my tree, we found a sibling, not a sibling, um, a relative we didn't know we had too, a second cousin. Um, and I only have three boy cousins on that side of the family. So I've eliminated two of them by process of they can't be because the person is too old. Um, of course, he says he's passed away. The cousin that it could be his son has passed away now, but he said it wasn't his son, and his wife had a conniption because, oh my God, that means he cheated. And I'm like, no, it doesn't, because you've only been married 35 years and this boy is 45. No, that's not what that means. He didn't even know of you when this happened, but he didn't know about the son either. The mother, his birth mother, put him up for adoption, and when he found out who she was, she refused to tell him who his daddy was. And so he did his DNA, and his DNA linked him to me because I had done my DNA, which put him at a second cousin. And she's quit talking to me because she said, you're the reason all of this came out right before he died. And I'm like, look, I don't even know why you're upset. You wasn't even around. I said, you're only upset because you're afraid he's going to ask for something. So his birth mother didn't tell him who his mother was, and she put him up for adoption. And then he contacted her to find out who his dad was, and she told him not to call her again, because her family doesn't know about him and she doesn't want them to. And I thought that is so sad. I mean, I don't understand that. Yeah, he did, and she's just like, and that I'm just like, you're just afraid. And that's the first thing he said when he met me. He said, I don't want anything from my dad. I just want to know who he is. That's all I want to know. Just want to know who I am. That's it. And because my cousin really didn't have a whole lot. He has a house, but I mean, and she was afraid that her kids weren't going to get anything, which are not his kids. But anyway, she can just stay over there mad because I don't care. Yep. And what she don't know, and I told her, I said, well, just so you know, just so you know, I will find out who his daddy is. Before I leave this earth, I will find out who his daddy is. And I will let everybody else know who his daddy is. So if who his daddy is Junior, then that's who his daddy is. But the people gonna know. People gonna know. He's gonna know who his daddy is. I'll help him. I know, you would think, but she's just, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, really? Well, the real person is coming out now, ain't it? I'm like, I think it's cool we have a second cousin, another cousin, we didn't know about. And it would be his only child. When I say only child, I mean he has no kids. This would be his only child. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, they'll be in trouble for that, messing somebody's will up. If a will is registered, then you might be able to find a copy of it. If it was registered, um, like as a court document, like with a lawyer. I know, that's what I thought. I thought that's just great that he's. I mean, and he looks like him. And I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever. I said I'm going to keep going. I said, what's the worst? You're going to quit talking to me altogether? You already don't talk to me, so that won't. That's not a fear. Yeah, if you could, if there is a copy of it, look, we had this issue with my father-in-law when he died. They kept telling us there was no, or his my husband's stepmother kept telling us there was no will, that he left no will. Oh, you have a copy? Good, good. Can you prove that it uh, that wasn't you that signed it over? I know it would, and that's all he wanted, Ronnie Gray Wolf. He just wanted to know who his daddy was. That was all. That was all. Is there anything you can do about it now that you've got copies of it and everything? Sister truck. Say, did I miss something? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Handwriting specialist. Okay. And I guess you can find those. Like, well, I would guess. I hate to say it like you can find any other kind of, but I mean, is it easy to find handwriting specialist? I mean, oh, gotcha. Yeah. And I'm sure they charge you, those handwriting specialists. I'm sure they charge you for their services and time and stuff. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Yep. Yep. Notaries. The notary would be in trouble too if they didn't get the proper identification when that happened. They can get their notary license pulled. Yes, you will be able to. Yep. I wouldn't stop if I were you till I, got what's yours, but worth every cent. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of property. Yeah. That is and back when I was growing up, 40 acres, um, my grandma and them farmed it. I mean, that was enough to have a nice, you know, crop. 2 different counties. Wow. Boy, they went to a lot of lengths to cover this up, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Dawn, it is, yep. And those notaries can lose their license for that. And you won't usually you don't get it back, because I was gonna get my notary republic for here, um, because here in Louisiana, you have to take the test, and, it's short and when I say this, I don't mean you can be a lawyer, but it's short of being a lawyer. The notaries here in Louisiana is probably the only state one of the only states that make you actually, go take sit down and take, like, a freaking 4-hour test to be a notary, and the book is like this thick that you have to learn from, and you don't have to take an assessment test, but they tell you take an assessment test before you go and take this test, and then they'll tell you if you even have a chance of passing the test because it's a lot of Louisiana law and notary law and the things that can get you in trouble and the new things that have changed for the year and all of that. And uh, I took the assessment test and I did good on the assessment test, but I can't get in the class because there's only two a year and they're booked.